Hey guys, this is LiveLongGear. So today I'm going to do a review on a Kershaw knife. It is the, let's see here, what is it? The Kershaw Vapor 3. Fairly inexpensive knife, and I bought it because I was looking for a slim knife that can fit in into, you know, the tiny pocket on jeans. So I'm hoping this fits that requirement. So yeah, here we go. I'm gonna do, this is my first knife review by the way, so bear with me. Give me tips, give me comments. Let me go ahead and take it out of the box here. This is replacing a small Gerber mini paraframe that I used for a while. I don't think there's anything else. Oh, we got a set of instructions also. Knife is sharp. Don't cut yourself. That's probably what it says. Alright. Comes with a limited lifetime warranty. Lifetime of the original owner to be free of defects when received from the factory. Any product we find to be defective in original material, construction, or workmanship will be repaired or replaced with the same item or one of equal value at no charge. Of course, normal wear, abuse, such as prying with a knife or neglect, are excluded from this non-transferable warranty. And then it says get a hold of them for more information. It gives you sharpening tips, how to sharpen the blade. Talks about liability disclaimer. It talks about care and maintenance, which is important. A lot of people don't take care of some of the knives they have. And then tells you the general operation of the knife. So everything from the pocket clip usage to just simply opening the blade, the lock mechanism the blade uses. Here, how to close it. Seems to be fairly generic. It doesn't seem to necessarily be specific to this knife. So it says they're lockback knives. Let's see, Kershaw's locking liner knives. Anyhow, so it just describes the different methods. This one just so happens to be a locking liner knife, which means that the lock mechanism the locking mechanism is disengaged by pushing on the frame. So you'll see here, you push it up and then you can slide the blade closed. So I'll show you from a different angle. So you push this piece right here, you see how there's a separation? You push it up and then the blade is free and you can close it. Whereas on a lockback knife, like the picture illustrates for you here, the lock itself is actually on the handle of the knife. This picture here probably shows you the best. See? So that's the difference there. It's kind of cool that they actually point that out. I've bought knives before, you know, most of the time they just send you the knife, so it's always good to have a little information with it. Now, the reason I bought this knife is because it is especially thin. And I'm trying to find... I don't have the dollar today, guys, so I'm sorry. I don't know where it went. Maybe I spent it on chips or something. But, no, I'm kidding. I have no idea where it went. But anyhow, it's fairly relatively small. I don't know if the package has a specific weight on it. I'm not a big weight junkie, but you know, you do got to pay attention to that stuff a little bit. Fairly lightweight. I mean, it's a fairly substantial knife. You can see by how thick the actual metal is. But it is more thin. It's probably about as thick as my Gerber mini paraframe, which is less than half the size of this. It does have holes in the side, which I'm new to these reviews. I've seen a couple of them online. I actually prefer those for the simple reason of pocket lint. If you have pocket lint or dirt, or if you're in a place where there's sand, and this is closed, or this is a little metal piece, you don't have a good way to rinse your blade very effectively. You can rinse the blade itself, of course, but once you get into here, a lot of buildup can occur. And when you have these holes, that's just one more way that you can help clean that up. So I do like that you have the ability to tighten these. These look like they can be tightened with an Allen wrench over time, so you can tighten it, loosen it. Well, maybe not that one so much, but you can tighten and loosen these other ones, and that's something I like. It helps with the longevity of the knife, in my opinion. Looks like it's held, this is just a straight pin. So Other than that, it's the standard type of knife I enjoy. It's partially serrated and straight blade for the rest of it. It's a little bit more serration than I care for. I only use about 1/2 inch to 1 inch of it, and generally I only use it for scraping or when I'm cutting wood or things like that. It goes through. Not necessarily. I don't use it in a sawing manner. It's a little easier to slide over stuff. The one thing I did notice with this knife that I didn't care for, it's a Kershaw, remember. The one thing I noticed that I didn't really care for is that this pocket clip is really difficult. I mean, you know, I can't even do it with my fingers hardly at all. Let's see here. Yep, no, it's not going to happen. So let's see, I'll use part of the box just to try and give you an idea. So even just sliding something as thin as this box, I mean, it's really, you see I'm tearing the box. It's really difficult to get something in there. Which is, I bet you I could rip the box. Yep. So my point is, once you get that thing on, it won't fall off. So from the camping backpacking perspective, you know, you don't have to worry about the clip being loose and falling off. But if you use it daily, that might not be something you enjoy as much, because if you have to pull the knife out quickly, or you know maybe not in self-defense or anything like that, you just use it often, you pull it off your pants, put it back on, pull it off your belt or whatever. That might be one thing that you consider. And it could just be the specific knife that I have. You never know. And I'm sure over time it would get loose, a little bit more loose, but that is a relatively thick piece of metal for a clip, which is a good thing for being sturdy, but it locks very, very tightly. So that's something I would be concerned with. The blade has no wobble back and forth, which is good. You know, it's good to have a tight fit for that. The blade can be opened with one hand, relatively easy. If you're considering buying this for a female or somebody that's yourself, or whatever the case, for somebody that doesn't have as strong a grip, this would definitely be a knife that you could open and close yourself. There are knives out there that you can buy that don't open as smoothly. And once you get it past this first friction point, once you get it open to probably to about there, I mean, you can just open it pretty easy. So it's another nice feature. The lock seems to be fairly sturdy. That's one of those things that in my opinion requires actual testing before you can really determine. This type of lock system, in my experience, is not necessarily the strongest, but it is a very good system. You want to watch over time that no wear and tear on the inside where the friction point is, where the lock meets the metal. You want to make sure that doesn't wear off or get smooth over time, because that could make the effectiveness of your lock a little bit less effective. So anyways, guys, tell me what you think of my knife review. Fairly new at it. I like this knife so far. I'm gonna have to test it, check it out. It is the Kershaw Vapor 3. I tore my picture off, or my name. So it's the Kershaw Vapor 3. And just to cut out, you guys subscribe, comment, like the video if you like it. Tell me what you think, though. I'd really like to see some comments. Tell me what knife you like that's in a similar price range. I believe this knife was 15, 16 bucks. So tell me what you know of. It's a fairly sharp knife. I mean, this is just 1/2 mil plastic, but. And then we've got some cardboard here. It's just old cardboard from something that I had. Now, with very little force, I mean, it cuts fairly effectively. Cardboard's not the best thing to cut. It doesn't come with as sharp a tip as I've had on some knives. So there you have it. That was already cut there. So there you have it, guys. Comment, like, subscribe. Tell me what you think of the knife. Thanks for watching. Take care.